This is my vote.
Even at the better times, there's a security ring of steel around Kabul, but they've almost doubled the amount of checkpoints for the election. This one here, it's one of the main entrances to Kabul from the airport road. There's a whole sea of traffic here, stopping all the traffic, searching all the cars coming into the city, looking for suicide bombers, looking for concealed weapons. Can you explain what you're doing here, what's going on?
We have checkpoints over all the Kabul city. We had 32 checkpoints. The ring of steel consists of 32 checkpoints. But for the election, we have increased 32 checkpoints to 56 checkpoints.
Can you show me your men searching vehicles? Show me exactly what they're doing. What they're
For
looking
sure,
for.
why not?
Thank you. So what's he searching for now?
Well, they're searching if he has something in his body. We are facing our enemy, and I will tell you that the Afghan security forces are very tight these days, and they will not allow the enemy of Afghanistan to do anything bad for our Afghans.
Excuse me,
How do you think it's going to turn out?
It's going to be all right. It's going to be, people is very excited and they're very action to vote.
Do you think the police are going to be able to provide security for the election?
You know, there's nothing possible. Everything is possible because right now Afghanistan is not the situation. Nobody knows what is going to be later on. And everybody is having kind of some stress. But thanks God, the security and the police and the military, they are very alert, they are very open eyes to get everything is under control.
But security is only one of the challenges facing a successful election. Activists for both frontrunner Abdullah Abdullah and his rival candidate Ashraf Ghani accused each other of planning electoral fraud on a massive scale.
We just come to a polling station in a largely Pashtun area of Kabul. All seems pretty calm. It looks like the security plan's working with no major incidents today. You've come all the way from London to vote here.
I'm coming all the way to London to vote here, yeah.
Is that important?
That's important for Afghan people. Because Afghan people, they're tired from war.
Why do you think Ashraf Ghani is a better candidate than Dr.
Well,
Abdullah?
if Ashraf Ghani he win the election, I'm 100% sure he will make a change, big change. He is the finger for Ashraf Ghani.
Yes.
And my other uncle, he's also vote for Ashraf Ghani.
Salam.
Salam. And my cousin is also vote for Ashraf Ghani.
Hi there.
hi there.
Hey.
Good.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, good meeting you too. ما بدر بيخي مجهز استیم بيخي بغم باشه. No.
How does it feel to cast your vote here?
Sorry?
How does it feel to cast your vote?
Well, it's a legal right, and everybody should participate in the elections process in order to elect their upcoming president for the future of the country.
Are you hopeful for the future?
Definitely. I'm very hopeful for the bright future of Afghanistan. And I hope the country will take a step away from the 30 years or the 2 decades of war, and we'll go towards a political, economical stabilization in the country, and the people will live in the peace, and we'll have a bright future.
So it's all going swimmingly, really. There's not that many people here. A small trickle of voters coming through, but there's no allegations of fraud. There's no security incidents so far. Everyone we've spoken to has been very, very open, very willing to express their passionate belief in the value of democracy and the hopeful future for Afghanistan. This isn't what the Taliban wanted today to look like, but for the government, it's a success.
Rashid Mamuzai.
And Rashid, have you voted? Can you show me?
Yeah, I also voted for my chosen candidate. I am the observers of Dr. Ashraf Ghani, and I caused one of fake votings. One of boy, he was under 18 also. He covered his hand with bandage, and after that with a scarf. We forced him to open his hand. When he opened his hand and the bandage, he voted once, and he wanted to vote the second time. We got him and give to the security forces.
I love my country, and hopefully we'll have a president that's worth giving a vote for. Whatever people do, they might tell you you're doing wrong, they might tell you this is the right person, they might try to bribe you, but at the end of the day, the people of Afghanistan truly know who wants to be the president of Afghanistan and who can be and who can provide us the things we need for today and tomorrow.
Okay, so you're one of the observers?
Of course.
Yeah.
In some places of Kabul districts like Karabakh, some warlords commanders who had armed, even they use hand grenades, and one of the proof is in Karabakh district of Kabul, a commander named Nuraga, and even he beat up one of the candidates' monitors, ripped out his waist. That this candidate is not working here.
So who does that warlord support? Which candidate?
He was the Abdullah Abdullah's monitor, commander. He was trying to prevent Ghani's people from voting.
Between the two candidates, which one is implementing the majority of the violations? Which one?
If you're asking me, I will say Abdullah Abdullah is making more violation.
Do you think this will invalidate the results of the election?
I think still we have enough time if the election commission keeps helping. We still have many hours to resolve these issues and do not let more happen. If they keep it up for the rest of the day, of course there will be more problems than the result.
Papa Oscar Mike 3, acknowledge.
It's the last polling centre we're going to today. Polling is just closed. We're in a Shia district of Kabul, and this is the women's section. Sealing the ballot boxes now, recording the numbers on the tags to make sure there's no fraud.
انتخابات امروز که بود بسیار انتخابات خوب بود و بسیار خوب گذشت. از 7 صبح ما در اینجا حضور داشتیم که و دیدیم من خودم در سر صندوق بود، رئیس محل بودم. زیادتر همه خانم‌های اینجا می‌آمدن اشتراک می‌کردن و رایشون به صندوق‌ها می‌انداختن و بسیار حتی زنای کهنسال ما همین افغانای خود ما می‌آمدن و رای می‌دادن تا که رئیس جمهور آینده خود انتخاب. خب موفقم گفتن نمیتونیم چون از کم مشکلات بود، اما با وجود از اون ما خود دست ندادیم و کوشش کردیم که در این پروسه تقلب نشه. یعنی ما کوشش زیاد خود کردیم که اما بعضی کسا بودن میخواستن تقلب کنن اما ما نمونیم اونا رو تقلب کنن. یعنی فکر خود ما زیاد کوشش ما سر زمین بود که کسی دیگه تقلب نکنه. میخواستن تقلب کنن اما ما نگذاشتیم تقلب کنن.
So that's it. The polls have closed. Results are coming in for the provinces in about a month. Here in Kabul, everything went smoothly. There were no Taliban attacks, but Kabul isn't the whole of Afghanistan. And whoever does become president, security is going to be the biggest challenge facing them.